It's been the home of the Chiefs since 1972. GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Houston Texans and the Kansas City Chiefs. Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson, set to bring this to you. Kaimi Fairbairn getting this one started. Off we go from Arrowhead. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Throwing to get things started is Mahomes. He's going to test this secondary right away. And he's going to take this one all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. Oh, man, what a start to this one, Greg. Right out of the gate, first play of the game. A big ball downfield for the touchdown.
I don't even think the fans have settled into their seats, Mike. I mean, you talk about a fast start. There was no settling into this one. This play caller wanted to attack early, and boy, did he ever.
Harrison Butker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead.
Chiefs 7, Texans 0.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. We'll start the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. So that's where the offense will take over. First carry for Joe Mixon. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. From the 31. Here's 2nd down and 3.
2nd and 3 at the 31-yard line.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud.
Yeah.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was trying to connect with his tight end, Dalton Schultz. And it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, here's Stroud. That one on target with Kirk. They've got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
To throw is Stroud. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. Now inside the 25. And he will go all the way. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target, and in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
So this being the first half, they elect to still kick the extra point instead of moving it up to the 1. A little bit easier following the penalty, and the kick is good.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here's Smith to return it. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. He's got it to the 35-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 35.
He'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
10 yards on the pickup. 43. It's second and inches.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is. First.
City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 49.
Now the former Russian champ. It's Kareem Hunt. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play. Right on the 50-yard line. Here's second and 9. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a first and 10.
That's another Kansas
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He finds the hands of Marquise Brown. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Another Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come off the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Hold that, big
That
dog.
was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
On third and 1, here's Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And the Chiefs are looking at a first and goal. He's taken down at the 2-yard line. So a big third down hookup takes us to the break.
Oh, man, I don't even know the play I just picked. I mean, I know a play I picked, but I didn't mean to.
All even on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Leads to second and goal.
15. Yellow.
Play action here. Mahomes. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. To body him up and set up a third down.
Brings up third and
You can feel
goal.
them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball.
And he's in. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Butker's extra point
stop
is
it.
good. And the Chiefs will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere.
Touchdown, Texans. Fairbairn, we are all even at 14.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Yellow. Hey, 43, 43.
On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
4 yards on the pick.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Mahomes. That's to Gray. Open on the left side. And he is out of bounds at the 45. 15-yard pickup there. And the Chiefs have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Christian Harris there on the stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Second and 7.
Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's complete. Left side to Worthy. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. On 1st down, it's Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver And the quarterback recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
A gain of 9.
On second down, Mahomes. Short pass taken in by Kelsey. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short. But he has picked up the first down.
That's another Kansas City.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And he'll take it on in. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Chiefs.
In 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so that's whistled dead, and the ball gets placed at the 40-yard line.
Here we go. 118. What's that?
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
And Butker on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Final second now of this first half as this one is away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone. So that means the ball is going to come out to the 40-yard line.
On the quick, right? 118. What's that?
Dell, the motion man. On first down, they'll start with Mixon. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical, right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Here we go.
On first down, they keep it on the ground, and they keep it with Mixon. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 36 yards.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal.
18. Outside.
Throwing is Stroud. He pulls it in around the 5. To the goal line and in. Harrison Bryant. Touchdown, Houston. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive, because they've still got some work to do.
Texans 21.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Here's Smith to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down. He has this one past the 35 to about the 37.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Once again, it's Pacheco. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. It is Azeez Al-Shire with the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Throwing is Mahomes. That's over the middle. Complete to Brown. And he is very close to the 1st down, but an eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches.
4th and what?
They're indeed going, and it's Mahomes.
Hey.
That is hot. He gets the hookup with Rice. It's a pickup of 14, and the decision to go for it pays off. They'll run with Pacheco, and he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Pacheco made at the 36-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Pacheco. He gets the 4th quarter going, and he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here's Mahomes. Trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
Turnover on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
Here we go. Go. Tony.
Dell, the motion man.
Hey.
He'll give this to Mixon, running right. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll come up for 2nd and 9.
All right. 18.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Slaying
Get the fuck
out,
out of
and he
here,
made
bro.
the catch. What a play. All 3 timeouts, plus the 2-minute warning remains as we get set for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard
So
line.
2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's 1st down.
All right. 18.
Mixon. And he'll put this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll drop to throw. The throw left side finds Dell. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout. 18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
18.
Cup. Finding space.
That nigga down.
He's taken down just shy of the 10. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
They still have all 3 timeouts, and here we go with 1st and 10.
Here we go. Block.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
On 2nd down, Stroud. He's got it at about the 8. The Texans going to go ahead and use their 1st timeout here. Stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. The crowd at Arrowhead roaring. Here's 3rd down.
18.
Now Stroud. They're called in at the 2. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1. And a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for two, but my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it two-point play. Dial it up. Do not play for overtime. Win this.
That's going to be caught. Not playing for the other team. They get the two-point conversion and take the lead here in the final minute. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap. Here comes second down.
20-yard line.
15.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And that's going to be intercepted. That's the safety, Jimmy Ward. So it's a win for the visiting Texans. What a finish to this one. The defense comes up with the interception in clutch time to seal it on the final play. And the defense walks off the field with the victory for their team. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.
I admit, that was my fault. I hit that, just kick that field goal. That'd been mine.
Welcome to one of the NFL's signature venues, Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Today, a pair of rivals from the AFC West. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Kansas City Chiefs. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're off from Arrowhead. Here's Smith on the return. Coverage team gets him down to the 26-yard line.
Their own 26-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Yellow. Strike.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco.
that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. It really creates some indecision now defensively.
He's got it inside the 25. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, Drew, I love that.
First down throw, Mahomes. Shot near the goal line. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a 6-0 lead right away. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Xavier Worthy now on the return. Good work so far, he's got room. Up to the races, middle of the field. To the 15. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs make it a one-point game. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs start off well to tie things 7-7.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. It's everything he has under this one. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it in the double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Pistol now for Mahomes. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. Room to work at the 35. And he's going to get all the way up to the midfield stripe. A gain of 27 yards there. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Bails out of the pocket quick. He tucks it and takes off. This great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. A give right side, here's Pacheco. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. If you couldn't do it.
I get paid too much money dropping the ball, B. I don't like it.
From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes.
Goodness.
And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Chiefs. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Kelsey's got him right side. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Yellow.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone, and defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win. I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Brown with a return here. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Gives it Pacheco to start the drive. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
2nd down run by Pacheco. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Give him 13 on that play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their 1st. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Play action, Mahomes. Rolling out to his left. He takes it himself.
With that nigga.
It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. And it's the Chiefs with a 1st and 10. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Running right is Pacheco. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
A throw left side, caught by Brown. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Chiefs.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. Space to the left. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
All set now. First and 10. It's Pacheco again. There's so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Yellow. 15, 43. I call it.
To the air, Mahomes. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take the lead just before halftime. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs take a 4-point lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. Throwing on first down. Mahomes trying for the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Pride connecting with Xavier Worthy there. So it'll be second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, second and 10 once again from the 20.
Yellow.
Mahomes. To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's first and 10 from the 34.
Yellow.
Looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up second down and 21. He'll throw it. Taking a deep shot here. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Chiefs do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Butker on now to kick this one away. Brown with a return here. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
There's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams. It sets you up for success.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Here's Mahomes now. Hits him on the out route. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
I don't need to. I go on.
Motion man sent left. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. Soft lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Quick throw completed by Mahomes. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First and 10 now from the 30. Running up the middle, Pacheco. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. Offense to the line fast. Working now from the gun. That one connects. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always
Grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Rutger with the extra point. And the Chiefs drive their lead to 11.
Chiefs 10. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's Smith on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Yellow.
Back to throw Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Looking for Travis Kelce that time. And now it's second down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
On second and 10 now, Mahomes. This one's to Rice out on the right side. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. Looking to throw Mahomes.
Come on, you're going to throw it.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Yellow. I'm the line.
3 quarters in the books from this one. The Chiefs have set themselves up for the win here. Now just need to carry this lead through to the end. Second and 6 coming up here. Counter give here to Pacheco. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. So it's going to be 3rd down.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play. Whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
Yellow. Yellow.
3rd down. It's Mahomes. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's Smith on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Kelce makes the catch. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Pistol now for Mahomes. That's caught. It's Kelce again. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. And dose of the hurry up here.
13 more yards. That's another Kansas
1st and 10.
City.
It's Mahomes. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
15 more yards. That's good for a Kansas
Back to
City.
the air, Mahomes. Who else? Kelsey's got another. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Working quickly here.
15 more yards. And a Kansas City Chiefs.
1st down throw, Mahomes. Connects on the crosser. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Yellow.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Buying some time left. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs get it back to within 2 possessions. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Return starts from the goal line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10.
Yellow.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Marquise Brown. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9. At the
They'll come to the line here,
26-yard
second and 9. Running left with Pacheco. Well, a lot of effort there, partners, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. Drive in dire straits. It's third and 9. Here he goes, third and long. Completed to his running back. And he has the Chiefs first down there, Brock, and the celebration can begin as they can run out the clock now on this one.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Yellow. Go, rule up. Hey, 15.
They'll run here following the penalty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
So score this a win for the Chiefs. And Brock, we all know any win is a good win, but